curves, and joining me is stylist Kathy O'Connor with some figure-flattering dresses. They're all from Tempted. Hi, Kathy, it's great to have you back with us.
Ah, delighted to be here.
Yes.
And exactly as you say, it's really all about kind of maximising all your best assets and minimising the areas that you feel a little bit more self-conscious about.
Right. Now, Tempted have two stores.
They do indeed. One in Dublin, Raheny Shopping Centre, the other one in Wexford, and they cater for the woman from size 16 to 28.
Brilliant. You can also buy online as well from Tempted, which is great. OK, let's take a look at our first model. This is Emily.
And this, Emily, I think what's really great about Tempted is they do kind of very, looks that are very kind of a nod to what's happening in terms of trend.
Yes.
Loving this little jacket because you can see it's got part of that kind of frontiers, kind of world traveller type of look. Really great colours in this. And again, it's just got all of the right accents that you might kind of want in terms of faux fur and lovely colour combinations that you can wear with many, many things. I think versatility for all of us is really key.
And it's nice as well, the colours, because they suit most Irish complexions as well, wouldn't they?
Absolutely, yes indeed. And they're really good in a kind of casual way or a slightly more kind of formal way if you want to get at. Right. But of course today we're all about dresses. We're all about magic dresses. So as you can see, Emily's just showing us this dress. And what's really great about this dress is that it's a kind of faux suede dress. If you want to look your slimmest, wearing all one colour is going to do just that for you. So if, for example, you kind of find that your weight fluctuates a little bit or you haven't lost the half stone that you wish you had, this is going to be a really good dress because of the cut of it. As you can see, it's just almost that kind of shift shape. It's really good for moulding itself around your curves where you might want it, but it will offer you a little bit of forgiveness at the same time.
Which is great to have one of those go-to dresses.
Listen, exactly. Rather than kind of beating yourself up about,
you know, here and there.
Exactly. It's just great to have that, something like that.
The bag dressed it up a bit, but that bag would match an awful lot.
It really would more, and as you say, it is that kind of a little bit more sophisticated bag, beautiful, and that's what's wonderful about Tempted is it's literally one-stop shop. Apart from the shoes, nothing they like more is to get you in there and just dress you up.
Accessorise and hats.
Exactly, and so it's great just to be able to have that kind of expertise that takes the pain out of shopping for, I think, because a lot of people just don't have the time, or the confidence sometimes. It's a lot about that as well.
They want somebody to give them a hand, and that's what you want, that kind of one-on-one service.
Exactly, it's very honest, which I think is really what it's all about.
Good. This is Sunita.
And Sunita, gorgeous as always.
Lovely cover up here, isn't
it great? And I think this is a particularly beautiful piece because it has just that kind of luxury look about it, which is really magnificent.
Totally.
As you can see, it's that kind of little jacket and knit piece. So this is really good for a woman who's in and out of a car where you want something that's going to look really stylish but not formal or too
very
kind of
elegant.
fitted.
But you could still wear that with jeans, Kathy, couldn't you?
You absolutely could. It's a really, really lovely piece. As you can see, just really lovely cut on it as well, which is really, really beautiful.
Taking a look at Adele, actually, and I saw a coat on her recently that was kind of like this, you know, a straight, that kind of, there again, it's probably a sheepskin type vibe, but it's that faux fur, and it's that straight, you're still using what you are there, that straight lines, you know?
Well, exactly, and that's exactly what you mentioned, is that contrast. Here we've got knit and faux fur, she's got the shearling kind of on the other side, and so it just really is good, which is really great. Underneath that gorgeous piece, then, what we have is this great dress, and this is a wonderful dress for elongating the body, and for most of us, we could really do with another few inches, you know, would be great. And the reason why this works is because of that piped detail. So as you can see, it's got that black trim on it, and because it's on the vertical, it just means it's going to really
draws your eye down,
exactly. And anything that draws the eye on the up and down is going to elongate you in that way. Lovely because it's just on that kind of very kind of soft grey detail dress, which is really
date either, Kathy, that, which is a good thing if you're investing in a piece.
Listen, absolutely, and it's just about how you accessorise that.
Lovely.
You know,
I love the bag.
It's a gorgeous bag, isn't it? And again, what's really good, I think, about what Tempted to have is they got really good size bags. If you're a curvy woman, you want to get a bag that's proportionate for your size rather than anything that's too small. This is a really good bag because, you know, we were discussing earlier, it's that kind of slightly beat up leather sort of look.
It looks like a classic.
Doesn't it? Yeah, and got a little bit of edge to it as well. And again, one of those wears you can wear either as a handbag or if you wanted to, it's got a shoulder strap as well.
Very nice. Thank you, Sunita. Thank you very much. Now, Sinead is our next model, and we're taking a look at kind of, I suppose, again, we're talking all about curves today, but using patterns to slim your curves.
And they really are a fantastic way to do it. And gorgeous Sinead is, you can see just the effect of it straight away. As you can see, this is a really lovely print. Again, almost that kind of Aztec-inspired print. The advantage of print is that the eye absorbs print. It doesn't land anywhere in particular. If you're the kind of person who might have a little protrusion around your stomach or wherever you may have it, if you're wearing a solid colour, it will be a little bit more visible.
Obvious, totally,
but with this, as you can see, it kind of absorbs
it disappears into it.
It does really. also, as you can see, because of the design, just in terms of that zigzag
There's almost
effect.
a panel in the front again with a zigzag.
Exactly it. And so it just means that you're looking as if your body is the width of the density of the pattern, and then it's got a slightly more subdued pattern on the sides. So again, it's going to be very good.
It's all about trickery with everything when you're dressing for
optical illusions. Yes, it's all about that. Yeah.
And you put a big bold neck piece that I think would be great with maybe a black polo or a black dress or all that as well.
No, exactly. And it's always good more to think about those things in terms of how else could I how else could I wear it. The dress, the necklace, you can see, just adds a little bit of kind of glamour into the kind of look, just in terms of picking up the colours. And then with the bag, then what we've done is just in terms of that kind of patent piece, it's also just picking up a little bit of shimmer that's going on with the necklace as well. It's the kind of dress you could wear in a very simple way with the colour pair of tights. If you want to dress it up, it's going to exactly. It's going to work fantastically well as well. But again, what's great about Tempted is the size range they do is that everything goes from minimum size 16 to size 28. So you'll
all
just
these
be
pieces we're looking at come in all those things.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, here's Sunita. Now she looks extremely glamorous. And we should say as well, we're seeing various hats here, and they're in store to rent, aren't they?
They are indeed. And this is from Hat Society, which is in Dundrum, and indeed they've arrangement with them. So we'll just talk about the dress, because this is really about minimising your cleavage. If you're a woman who's got a cleavage, what you want to do is always go for pieces that are kind of V-neck, rather than going for anything high neck, which is really going to maximise the area. Anything that's V-neck is going to be really good. This drape detail is lovely. We're just showing the skirt of it there, as you can see. It's got that lovely gold detail. So again, it becomes the perfect kind of party frock. For a woman who's got a lot of cleavage, very often they can look a little bit compacted and a little bit matronly. So anything that gives a little bit more distance
so
around the neck.
This is good, this V.
It's really good. And also it echoes the shape of the chin, which is fantastic. We've teamed it, as you can see, with a lovely little wrap. So if you felt self-conscious about your arms, this is going to work really well. They come in a number of different colours as well. But again, just their pure silk adds that little bit of oomph, a little bit of glamour into the look.
And the clutch there is €54.
Exactly. And again, as you can see, just the texture of this is really beautiful in that way, because we're just adding a little bit of glamour in your accessories.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, our next model here is Sunita, and this layering effect as well, especially with a chiffon that's light, Kathy, it's a very easy way if you're worried about a little bit of weight.
It really is, and what we've got is a kind of tiered look, which is great. As you can see, what's fantastic about this is rather than having a solid fabric, we've got tiers of fabric. They're simply going to mould themselves away from your curves in the perfect way, which is exactly what we might want. Many women feel really self-conscious about their arms, so as you can see, what we've got is this lovely cape top on it as well. And the reason why this works so well is that we've got arms covered, but it's still sheer.
But you can take that off and wear it with other things.
Exactly, you're not darkening it anyway. And around the back then, what we have is this lovely detail around the neckline there, as you can see, just that pearl detail. Beautiful drape as well. And once again, with Tempted, what you've got is just great accessories. And what we've done is once again just pulled up that kind of detail in the clutch.
Lovely. Thanks very much, Sunita. Thank you very much. Now, Sinead is last. We're talking about minimising hips, and we've got a lovely, this is a great dress of colour, I feel, for this time of the year. There's lovely teal, Kathy, but still the pop of pink if you like a bit of colour, if you're going to a wedding or something.
Well, exactly. And you can see Sinead just wears this look so incredibly well. The reason why this works in particular, once again, it's print, which is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, it's really focused around the waist area in particular, on that, which is fantastic. You'll notice the cut of the skirt is just that fit and flare, and the advantage of that is that it truly is going to minimise hips. Once again, great little shawl, as you can see. They have them in a number of different colours, so it's really pulling up the pop of pink. And then just to team it all off, what we've got is that great little handbag.
What a pretty little bag.
Isn't it beautiful? And again, it's just that
I like
kind
the shape.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, so again, what's great is that it effectively is one-stop shop. Go in and they will deck you out head to toe. A lot of expert advice.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Sinead, and thanks, Kathy, for that. We can pop onto our Facebook page as well for all the information. We've put it there, all the information about Tempted. Thanks.